What up, what up, what up? It's Apollo Main in the hyperbolic time chamber. And I'm gonna be breaking down one of my favorite songs. It's called Much More, and it features Duela. If y'all heard my music, you know Duela. He sings on a lot of my hooks. He's a lyricist out of Queens. He's dope, multi-talented. And I want to break this down, one of my favorite verses, specifically the second verse, just because it gets real deep. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rap the whole thing, and then I'm gonna break it down for you, and then at the end I'll play it with the beat so you can hear how it sounds when it's all tied together. Alright, so check. Your vision is limited until you look up at infinity. Sky not the limit, but sky is the remedy. I am reminded that I am divinity, step by step by step. And I am a centipede, left, right, left, right, left. And I am mobility. I am the feeling of dimethyltryptamine. I am epiphanies. I am completing the trials that was meant for me. I am a different me. Every time I put some fire on symphonies, I have a memory of all the things I have yet to do physically. Keep it 100, I live for 100 years. I am a century. I have no ending or beginning. Everything in between is but a gift to me. Give to me, give it back, giving just gifts to me. It's the simplicity, the synchronicities is the creator assisting me, giving me strength. Alright, so check. First line. Your vision is limited until you look up at infinity. Sky not the limit, but sky is a remedy. I am reminded that I am divinity. So basically what I'm saying is your vision is limited by the things that's going on around you, whether it be your work, school, your girl, anything that's really going on, drama or things that make you happy is limited, you know, figuratively and literally, like by the things in front of you. But once you look up into the sky, you're looking into infinity, and when that happens, that can like really open up your consciousness. And I say, sky not the limit, but sky is the remedy, right? It's not the limit, it's infinity, but it's the remedy. A lot of times if you're feeling down, and sometimes you don't have no reason to be feeling down, but you got that lingering feeling in you. A lot of people don't know, you could just go outside and look up in the sky, and sometimes that'll erase exactly what you're feeling. So it's the remedy. I am reminded that I am divinity. I'm reminded that what I'm looking at is also inside of me. You know, I'm one with the universe, and that feeling of that divine feeling of oneness. Next line is step by step by step, and I am a centipede, left, right, left, and I am mobility. So step by step, I'm taking these steps towards this knowledge, right? This divine knowledge, but realizing you're divine is really an astronomical step. So it's like I'm taking multiple steps. So I'm a centipede, because when the centipede takes a step, he ain't just taking one step, he's taking multiple steps at a time. So it's left, right, left, and I am mobility. So not only am I the centipede moving, but I'm actually the active moving. I'm actually mobility, right? Because when you one with everything, you're not just the person experiencing it, you are actually the experience itself. Then I say I am the feeling of dimethyltryptamine. I am epiphanies. I am completing the trials that was meant for me. So like I said, I'm not just the person having the epiphanies, I'm the epiphany as well. It's kind of a hard concept to understand, right? But that feeling of oneness could be felt by taking dimethyltryptamine. I don't know if y'all know, but that's DMT. It's a chemical that's released in the brain when you die and when you're born, and when you're dreaming, and it's in a lot of plants, a lot of animals. I don't want to get too deep into it, but it's really they call it the spirit molecule, and it's really an enlightening psychedelic that can really take you, how could I say this, it can give you out of body experiences, or it can give you real deep visions of sacred geometry, beautiful stuff. I don't want to get too deep in it because that's a whole nother topic on its own, and I want to get through the lyrics. But if y'all ever want to know about my experiences with DMT, you could just leave a comment or whatever, and we might get into that. I don't know. And I say, I am completing the trials that was meant for me. I am a different me. Every time I put some fire on symphonies. So every time I'm writing, I'm a different person, right? So a lot of times when I write, it almost feels like I'm channeling it, because sometimes I'll be writing these rhymes, I'm pacing back and forth until these rhymes are coming to me, and a lot of times I'll be surprised that they rhyme and make sense. Like I'm like, where are these words coming from? How did I get so lucky to be able to formulate this sentence that rhymes, multiple syllables, and makes sense? And not only that, I'm continuing it for multiple bars, and a lot of times it's just, I feel like it's not even coming from me. Like when you ask an artist, like, what was you gonna paint? What was you thinking of when you painted that? And you usually say, it just came to me. A lot of times that's how I feel when I write, and that's why I say I'm a different me. Every time I put some fire on symphonies, I have a memory of all the things I have yet to do physically. This is probably my favorite line, because how could you possibly have a memory of something that you haven't done yet physically? You know what I'm saying? But really, we look at time like really linear when actually it's not like that. There's like multiple timelines going on at the same time, and your consciousness could chooses one of those timelines based off of your decisions, your willpower, and the people around you, awareness, consciousness, and willpower and decisions, and based off how you and everyone around you feels, your consciousness is going to go down whatever timeline you choose. You have the power to choose, but you also have a set amount of possibilities, but at the same time they're infinite. I know it's weird, but that's probably my favorite line, because when you're able to see into those timelines, it's kind of like you're seeing into the future, but it's kind of like a memory at the same time. And I say, keep it 100, I live for 100 years. I am a century. I have no ending or beginning. Everything in between is but a gift to me. So I keep it 100, right? Y'all know that. I live for 100 years, so we really rounding up. I'm talking about the physical body. We live for like a century. I'm a century, right? And then at the same time, it's pretty contradicting. It's like, I am a century. I have no ending or beginning, right? So like, I know that this body dies, but I also know that it's not the end and it wasn't the beginning. So I have no ending or beginning, and everything in between is but a gift to me. This life is gifted to me, right? And then the next line I say, give it back, give it to me, give it back, giving just gets to me. It's the simplicity. The synchronicities is the creator assisting me, giving me strength. So the life that was given to me, I give it back. I'm giving it back to the universe. I'm putting everything I could in my life to basically help others and give back, just for the sake of evolving, for humanity or whatever. I'm giving back because giving gets to me. You know that feeling of giving? It feels so good. It's the simple things. Give it back. Giving just gets to me. It's the simplicity. The synchronicities is the creator assisting me, giving me strength. A synchronicity is a meaningful coincidence for those who don't know. And to me, I feel like that's how God talks to us. So God is not going to talk to us in English, you know what I'm saying? So he's in to show us signs. People ask for signs, and these synchronicities, in fact, are signs from the creator. I don't want to say in fact, but that's just how I believe it. That's how I see it. So if I'm thinking of something, and if I'm thinking of someone, and then that person calls me, that's a synchronicity, especially if it was something meaningful and I needed to get my point across to them, or just any minor synchronicities. You're thinking of someone, and then their name appears on a screen somewhere. Just something simple like that can show you that you're on the right path of whatever you're doing. And so basically that's the whole second verse of Much More. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run it back on the track for y'all to hear, and then y'all can hear. The song's not released yet, but this song will be the next song I'm releasing through Roc Nation Equity Distribution. So let me know what y'all think. Leave a comment. You feel me? Tell me how you feel.
I did every kind of wrong, I did every kind of right, I write every kind of song.
And I can do much more than this, so much more than this.
I saw every kind of crime, I saw every act of kindness, I saw the effects of mine.
And I can see much more than this, so much more than this.
Your vision is limited until you look up at infinity. Sky not the limit, but sky is the remedy. I am reminded that I am divinity. Step by step by step, and I am a centipede. Left, right, and I am mobility. I am the feeling of dimethyltryptamine. I am epiphanies. I am completing the trials that was meant for me. I am a different me. Every time I put some fire on symphonies, I have a memory of all the things I have yet to do physically. Keep it 100, I live for 100 years. I am a century. I have no ending or beginning. Everything in between is but a gift to me. Give to me, give it back. Giving just gets to me. It's the simplicity. The synchronicities is the creator assisting me, giving me strength. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
There's another place, there's another